Hi everybody, it is that time to change up the perfume tray again. It is now full on April, which means we are in spring mode, and we've got lots of beautiful sunny days, but still a cool breeze, not yet at all summer, hot, sticky, humid, at least how it gets here where I live. So I've got the days covered, nights covered, special occasions covered, going to be outside with the kids all day covered. I'm going to stay at home on those really rainy days, April shower days. We have everything as usual, and let's jump in. The first perfume I'll start with is the one that I'm wearing today, and it's Rose Degrass Rouge. This is a beautiful fragrance. I think I talked about this one in my Valentine's Day gift recommendations video. It is a rose, of course, and musky scent. The notes are rosewater, violet leaves, red rose, damask rose, and then in the base, honeycomb and musk. It's very clean, slightly sweet, but really slightly sweet. Just enough to make it just kind of inviting and pleasant. It is a perfect springtime fragrance. I think it's great for just about any season. I don't know how I'd feel about this in the super, super cold weather, and I haven't tried it either. But it's definitely a beautiful springtime fragrance, and perfect for any occasion. I wore it to church today. I've worn it to work. Highly recommend. Check it out. Try it. It's a great gift idea also. So Rose Degrass Rouge. The next one is Rosa Botanica. I'm not sure if you can still get this. This is very similar to the Flora Botanica one, which is super popular, and I'm sure you've heard of it if you've been into fragrance YouTube at all. And when I found that one, I really liked it and found out that there was this flanker, and I wanted to get my hands on it so desperately, but couldn't find it anywhere, that I ended up just calling around store to just perfume shops that would have random discontinued fragrances. And I found one that had one bottle left, and I had them ship it to me. It's really pretty. Can I say it was worth all the effort that I put into it? I don't know, but I'm glad that I haven't. And it's kind of a green, but also floral scent. So it's fig leaf, petitgrain, hyacinth in the top, rose, grapefruit, pink pepper, cardamom in the mid, and then cedar, woodsy notes, vetiver, patchouli, and white amber in the base. This is like Flora Botanica, but heavier on the floral, and I guess rose. I don't know. I do smell rose, but I still get that like overdose of like green, almost minty. I think Flora Botanica has a cannabis note, if I'm not mistaken, and that's not listed in the notes for this one at all. But whatever is in here, it's got that same vibe. It is unique. It's a very unique, not unique in like you have to be super careful, you might hate it. If you like Flora Botanica, I would be surprised if you wouldn't like this. But I don't know where you can find it now, so let me just leave it there. If you can't find this, but you're curious about it, then try Flora Botanica. I have that one too. I just will put that on my tray a little later in the year, closer to, or in the summer months. But Rosa Botanica by Balenciaga. The next two are ones that are on my tray because I want to try to like them, but I'm having a hard time with them as is. These are actually pretty popular fragrances, I think, and very well loved by a lot of people, but these two I'm having a hard time with, but I'm hoping that I can start to love them. And the first one is Herba Pura by Xerjoff. So this is a very popular fruity fragrance. The notes in this one are Sicilian orange, bergamot, Sicilian lemon, fruits in the middle, and in the base, white musk, Madagascar vanilla, amber. So in my last perfume tray video, I think I talked about Meloria from Parfums de Marly that had a note in there that smelled to me. It smelled like BO on me. And I couldn't figure out exactly what it was and why it kept happening with that perfume, but it happened every time. I thought that maybe my bottle had just gone bad. I went to the store, I tested a brand new one, the one they had on display anyway. I knew it wasn't old and it smelled the same. So it wasn't my bottle, it just is the way it is. Somebody left a comment on the video and said it might have been cassis that was causing that smell. Well, this is the other fragrance that I have that same problem with. It smells to me like BO when I wear it. Cassis is not listed here, but the mid notes aren't listed distinctly at all. So maybe whatever like raw material goes into making that note or that accord is what's doing it. I don't know, but I know that this one gives me on my skin. In the bottle, this smells like, just like smelling this, it smells like fruity goodness. It smells all the reasons why I know people love this. On my skin, it starts to lean BO. The reason I think the cassis, maybe there's something in here that overlaps with that or that goes into that. The reason I think that might be it is because I went to a department store and I found a candle that had, it was like a cassis candle. That was like the main note in the scented candle. And as soon as I got close to like that section of the display where that candle was on display, I got that same BO whiff. So maybe that's it. But anyway, I've got this on the tray because like Meloria, I'm going to try to like this. I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to try to see if I wear it on clothes or if I do something else with it, if I layer it, if I can get back what I smell just in the bottle and what I think everybody loves about it. So it's on my tray, but I can't say that it's my favorite because of the way it wears on me, but it is very recommended by a lot of people. I'll let you know how it turns out for me this month. The next one in that same category of perfumes I'm trying to make work, and that's why it's on the tray, is Jimmy Choo. So this was highly recommended by Soki, I think is the YouTuber's name. She's got a great channel, I'm sure you know it, where she does reviews on basically every fragrance, at least certainly all the designer ones and most popular ones. And for a while, I don't know if it's still true, but for a while, this was her favorite fragrance. And I thought, well, she's smelled like all of them, and this is her favorite. I've got to get it. Found it on a discount site. But, so here are the notes. Pear, mandarin orange, green notes. Mid is orchid, and base is toffee and patchouli. I also love pear notes, so I thought this has to be good. But on me, this smells dusty. I mean, it actually smells like dust. It smells like not just dust, but I get a heavy dose of dusty perfume in this, which is obviously not what I was hoping for. I mean, maybe that's your thing. It's not my thing. So I'm going to try layering this one as well. And if I really can't get into it, I may just give it away because it must work fabulously for some people. If you love it, let me know. Let me know how you're wearing this and if it's working out for you. So the next one is Oriana by Parfums de Marly, and this one is beautiful. I love it. It's mandarin orange, bergamot, grapefruit in the top, orange blossom, raspberry, blackcurrant in the mid, whipped cream, marshmallow, musk, and ambrette in the base. This is a sweet, fruity, lovely springtime scent. It's perfect for spring because it is sweet, and I think you could definitely still wear it in the summer, but it gets so hot and humid here. I might go for something lighter in the summer, but this is perfect in the warm weather of the spring. I mean, doesn't this bottle just look like springtime? It's beautiful, it's feminine, it's everyday, but it also is like one of those like perk you up kind of fragrances. Like I wear this and I feel happy. I feel pretty. I feel fun. It's just a beautiful fragrance with a lot of spunk. And I would highly recommend Oriana by Parfums de Marly. The next one on my tray is Musk Nude by Narciso Rodriguez. This I did a separate independent video or review of, and so check that out if you're curious more thoughts on this. But the notes are white flowers, jasmine, pink pepper, musk, damask, rose, orange blossom, and then in the base, tonka bean, patchouli, and cedarwood. I love this. It is not my favorite Narciso Rodriguez. I love most of the Narciso Rodriguez perfumes. What I love most about them is the Narciso Rodriguez Musk. That classic, clean, slightly sweet, but just very, very typecast, very Narciso Rodriguez specific musk. I love it, and I love it in many of the variations that are offered. This one doesn't give me that. This one gives me a really pretty perfume, but not Narciso Rodriguez. And so when I did my review, that's basically where I came down on it. It was a like, not an absolute love, because of what I was expecting. Somebody left a comment and suggested put it away and come back and try it again without expectations. Just try it as a perfume on its own. And so that's what I'm doing now. That's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. I do love it on its own. I just can't love it as much as the other Narciso Rodriguez perfumes, and it makes me a little bit disappointed because I thought this was going to be as amazing as all the others. When I just judge it for itself, right, just as a perfume on its own, I do really like it. I do love it. I do want to wear it. I do think of, ooh, I'll grab that and wear that today. It's a cozy everyday. It doesn't last forever, but it gives me what I want it to for when I wear it. And so I'm glad I have it. Narciso Rodriguez Musk Nude. The next one is Draco by Tiziana Terenzi. This is a complicated fragrance with lots of notes. In the top, there's bergamot, lemon, orange, green notes. In the mid, peach, magnolia, jasmine, cedar, patchouli. And in the base, musk, pear, vanilla, tonka bean, heliotrope. I absolutely enjoy wearing this in the spring and in the summer, and I find it very refreshing and fun and complex. It's just unique. It's unique, it's pretty, it's not overly complicated. It's not weird. It's just a pretty and unique and very feminine fragrance. I can wear this just about anywhere, but I typically reach for this when I'm feeling like it's a little bit more of a special occasion. So check this one out, Draco. Next one is Burberry Her Petals. This is a fantastic fragrance. If you love Burberry Her, you will like this one. The top notes are wild berries, middle notes are violet, jasmine, and the base note is amber. I don't know if there's a lot more in here, and they just have a simplified version on Fragrantica, but that's what's listed. This is like Burberry Her with more florals. I've explained it that way before. It also is so pretty with the actual petals inside. You know, the decorative petals. The juice is super thick in here. It's got some kind of base that makes it almost oily looking. So I do not spray this on clothes. I don't know if it will stain, but if I'm wearing a silk blouse today, I wouldn't spray this on that. But I might spray it on denim or something that I'm not too worried about. And I love it. It's pretty. It's everyday. It can be sexy. You can dress it up. You could definitely wear this out. It's a limited edition fragrance. I got it at Nordstrom. You may be able to get it elsewhere, but I would look for this while you can find it. This is a great springtime, even into summer find. So look for Burberry Her Petals. My next one is Whispers of Enchantment by the House of Sillage. And this one has mandarin orange, petitgreen, and geranium in the top, sage, damask, rose, and jasmine in the mid, leather, patchouli, musk in the base. This is a really pretty, somewhat fresh, floral, sweet springtime fragrance. Springtime for me. I think you could do it other times of year, but it just sort of screams springtime for me. This is definitely a going out fragrance. You could wear this every day, but it's got a nice dose of the florals. It's got a nice dose of the sweet, where I would want to do this dressing it up. So that's why I have it on my tray and looking forward to enjoying this in April. This one was a surprise hit for me. This is not new. I'd heard about it many times and had just sort of slept on ordering it, buying it, and then I finally tried it. I was blown away. and I had to buy it. It's Lazy Sunday Morning, the replica fragrance, Lazy Sunday Morning. Okay, so the notes at the top are aldehydes, lily of the valley, and pear. Middle notes, rose, iris, orange blossom, and base, musk, ambrette, and Indonesian patchouli leaf. This is, I mean, this kind of smells like the notes. It is clean. It is very, very slightly sweet. It smells like clean sheets, clean linens, clean florals, clean, 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 and very cozy, but not like a warm, cozy, cuddly cozy, like a fresh, powdery, clean cozy, if you can imagine that. This is an any day, anytime fragrance. Of course, it's as the name would suggest. It's lounging around the house, but in a clean, refreshed way. It's also going out. It's running errands. It's getting some fresh air. It's having a picnic. It's brunch. It's church. It's so many, I think, primarily daytime occasions, but really is pretty versatile and so fun and pleasant. So check out Lazy Sunday Morning. And the final one for my April tray in today's video is Jumpsuit by YSL. The notes are peach, bergamot, petitgrain. Middle notes are magnolia, peony, and jasmine. And the base is white musk and sandalwood. I love the YSL line. I love this YSL line, as I have said many times before, I think. And this is no exception. I absolutely love it. It smells refreshing, it smells floral, it smells powdery, and it smells fruity. Let me describe it like this. The dry down on this, to me, reminds me a lot of Idole. Lancome Idole, the original. But more. I love Idole. I have it. I love the pear. I love the fruity. There's some depth in the base, but it's also got like a light fruity freshness. This one has all of that with a double dose of sophistication. Now, this definitely you can dress up for sure, but this is like a everyday springtime, summer, actually whenever you want, but I think of springtime, summer for this. And just a beautiful fragrance. If you haven't tried this YSL line, you have to get yourself to a store that has the full spread, and you have to try them. If you're looking for a new like springtime fragrance, Jumpsuit, YSL, please check it out. That is the end of the video. So I hope that you have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed April and springtime, and I hope that you'll come back again soon.